we've got Lander Men's Basketball Preview Day 2021. Left to right, we've got junior guard Jared Sherfield, head coach Omar Watad, senior wing Dion Berrien, and junior guard Jermaine Patterson. Coach, if you give us a quick opening statement on the upcoming season, and then we'll get to some questions.
Sure. First and foremost, I'm very thankful that we're having this opportunity to play during a pandemic season. Just to be able to get out there and play some basketball, I think is great for these guys. They put in a lot of work on the court, off the court, on their bodies, working on their bodies, working on their mind in film sessions, trying to understand this brand new system, and also in the classroom. So I'm proud of their efforts and what they've been able to do thus far. And it's time to kick this thing into gear. We're very excited to have this opportunity to play on Wednesday.
Going into your first season as a head coach, what are some of the challenges that you've dealt with? Obviously, everyone's dealing with the COVID.
Sure.
But what have you specifically dealt with just going into this first season of never having done this before?
Sure, yeah. Not including the issues of COVID-19 and the pandemic, I would say just instituting and installing a brand new system, doing that with a new group of guys that are learning how to understand one another and trust one another, and learning how to understand and trust me as well, and vice versa. I think we're all figuring this thing out together, and it's pretty different offensively than what was being done here last year. It's going to take a little longer, I think, with the read and react and understanding what to do in that. But I have all the faith in the world on this, with these guys and their ability to be able to. One, they've picked it up pretty quickly, and two, it's a different story when the games get rolling. I think it's a matter of trusting it and understanding, trusting the system, trusting one another, and understanding that we can get this thing done collectively. I have all the faith in the world these guys have been able to do that. That's been a difficult thing, just chemistry in general, right? Whether it's system-wise or personnel-wise, chemistry. And it's across the board if you think about it. Like, it's a brand new staff as well. We're all learning to understand one another as well. They're having a coach assistants, and they're having to understand and learn from me, and I'm having to learn from them, and vice versa. We're all figuring one another out. I think it's just a collective deal in that sense. It's a lot of new, but I think the personnel, from every player to every coach, from bottom to top, I think it's the right group of people to be able to have a successful campaign.
Dion, this program won a conference tournament title last year. I know it's a new group, but have you guys talked about the importance of being ready to go every night, knowing that you won't surprise anyone this year? Everyone's going to come and try to give you their best shot, knowing that you won it all last season.
Most definitely. Every day we bring it, we try to battle and make one another better. I think that's what it's all about. Every day, take one day at a time, get better as a team. That's what we're doing.
Jared, you're one of 9 newcomers on this roster. How do you feel that the new guys coming in, you guys coming from so many different places and gelling with the 7 returners, how do you feel like this roster's come together in a very short amount of time?
I feel like we got gelling very quickly as a whole and unit, first and foremost. We had a lot of opportunity, especially over the summer, to get the chemistry and just learn each other and what each other's strengths and weaknesses is. So I just feel like the summer really helped us come closer and really just get the chemistry and just learn each other.
Jermaine, this offseason has been obviously very different for you guys than what a typical offseason would be like. How do you feel like this team has handled all the extra precautions and all the different ways that you have to practice now and getting ready for a season that's obviously going to be very different? How do you feel like you've handled that?
We handled it well as a team. We got some good guys. We got a lot of good guys. A lot of good guys that's well experienced. It's all about trusting the process. We trust we trust the coaching staff. So we're really handling it well. But I feel like this is going to be a real good year, and we're very excited. We're competing every day. So it's going to be a show this year.
And the last question for you, if we could go from your right to left, Jared, we'll start with you and go down the table. You guys have been away from basketball for a long time. You guys went a long stretch without being able to play, without being able to coach in a game that counted, and probably the longest you've maybe gone in your lives of not being able to play a basketball game against another opponent in a game that would count against your record. So in all this time you've been getting ready to get back and get the season back going, what do you think is the biggest thing you've taken away from all this time where you haven't been able to play, haven't been able to coach?
Really just take care of your body. make sure you can rest. Even though we might not be able to get in the gym or whatever, still like study film, study like ways you can get better off the court, and also staying on top of your academics.
The truth is, it's just appreciating what you have on a daily basis. The fact of the matter is, it could be far worse. There's people across the world that are in much worse situations than we are. It's basketball at the end of the day. And we love it. It's important to us. It matters. It matters greatly to us. And I know it matters greatly to these three guys and the rest of the squad as well. And obviously myself and the coaching staff. But at the end of the day, it's just basketball. You gotta appreciate what you have in life. The reason we've been on such a long layoff is, the global pandemic, and it's a very real thing and it's a scary deal. But at the end of the day, you just have to be thankful for every day you're able to participate and be able to play basketball, be able to coach basketball, be able to get up and take breaths in the morning and hug your family, hug your loved ones, and call your loved ones. That's to me, that's what it's giving me perspective in that regard. No question.
To touch base on what Coach O said, I just appreciate the outside things, gaining more brothers, gaining a new partner in crime, trust me, I just appreciate the small things. Pretty much adversity, you know what I'm saying? They taught us adversity in Coach O and the coaching staff, but being purposeful and you can't do